Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is the chest and triceps video for round 2 of the training videos that I've created. Chest is a muscle that gets overlooked in hunting. The way I see it, your legs are what are going to propel you around the mountain, but the bottom line is you have to have balance. You have to have balance in all of your muscle groups, no weak points. Everything is working together to keep you balanced on the mountain, to keep your core centered, to keep your legs in motion. Don't neglect any one part of your body. Chest is always my first day of the week. Here's the program. This time around, we're going to start off with incline dumbbell bench press. If you notice, I put the weight on my knees. I rock the weight back and forth to get it up and elevate it to my chest. I run the bench at about a 37-degree angle to 45-degree angle to keep that nice consistent incline. And when you press directly above your chest, basically off the top of your chest, bottom of your neck, and shoot up in a direct vertical motion. The idea behind this is to build your upper chest. I lift my knees off the ground to incorporate more of my core and require me to balance more. As you can see, slow, controlled movements. I'm shooting for 10 to 15 reps, 4 different sets, and obviously I'm adding weight in each set. Okay, for my top set, you see I'm picking up the 100-pounders. It's a lot more weight, so I'm leaving my feet on the ground. I want to stay stable. I squeeze out as many reps as I can, I push as hard as I can, and then I immediately go into what's called the drop set.
I'm done. Done. One more, clean one. Now, squeeze. Thank you.
A drop set is when you actually lower the weight by 30, 40, even 50% and complete the rest of the set. I only got 5 or 6 reps with 100, so when I burn out with 50, it just makes sure that I get a nice finished off pump, beat myself up to the max. The bottom line is you just want to work hard with each set. Since this is the first set of the day, I push this one extra hard. Okay, the second workout we're going to do is the flat dumbbell bench press. Just like last session, except for we alternated with the incline first. Again, lift the legs off the ground. It incorporates your core muscles, your obliques, your serratus. Every muscle is going to help keep your body stabilized. Slow, controlled movements. Aim for the edges of your chest and keep your arms parallel to your body as you press upward. Try not to bring your hands in together. You leave the chest activated by keeping your hands parallel to your body. As soon as you start leaning across your chest, you're moving more to your forearms and your chest kind of relaxes. So straight up and straight away are what you want to aim for. Again, increase the weight with each set, but make sure your reps are controlled and focused. Aim for 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Your top rep, your top set always needs to go to burnout. That's one of my big things. Pump that muscle as hard as you can without using momentum or herky-jerky motion. Just drive it as hard as you can and focus on finishing a clean final rep. The next workout, they're called ball push-ups. I just get one of the medicine balls, usually a 10 to 15 pounder, one that has a nice rubber grip on it. I put my hands close together in a diamond shape and I just do push-ups. Keep my feet flat on the ground. You can also incline them on a bench to make it a lot harder, but keep your elbows tight against your body and drive with your triceps and force the blood into your chest as you lengthen the contraction. The further the ball gets away from the body, the more your chest should kick in, the less your triceps can work. So it's a nice combination, compound movement. As you can see, I get worn out quick. I always do drop sets with these where I kick the ball out and just rep out with diamond push-ups. Again, hands close together, triceps against your sides, drive from the backs of your arm and switch the momentum, the energy to your chest as you finish the set off. You can get a ton of blood and a ton of pump into your chest by doing this, and you can see the muscle striations that come from this. Push-ups, as old as dirt, still one of the best workouts you could possibly do to grow and tone your muscle. Okay, now we're doing one arm dumbbell bench press. Grab a dumbbell, not as heavy as you typically do with two arms. Pick it up, you lay it down, and you literally press it like you're punching. Elbows and triceps tight against the body. Press up and twist at the top. That twisting causes your chest to contract a ton. Also changes the angle of the weight on your tricep, helps you with your grip and forearm. Again, with all my lifts, I try to mix it up and keep my body guessing. If you notice, my left or opposite leg is up and elevated. What this does is it puts a ton of pressure on your core and your obliques. It's really hard to balance that 60, 70, 80 pounds on one side of your body. So when you lift your leg up, it helps to counter that, but also helps you incorporate and engage your core muscles. Do real clean, slow reps. You notice I'm not bouncing at the bottom or jerking. It's just a pump or it's a flex. You're literally just trying to drive the blood and the focus into that muscle. Switch arms when you're ready. Again, 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. This is a great one that'll really shred and cut the muscle up well because you're twisting and torquing it so much. Okay, the next one are weighted leg ups. Just like last round, we used dumbbells. This time we're going with the barbell. I actually start with 2 plates, 225 pounds. I like the barbell because you're not having to lift the weight directly off your chest. Your chest is beat up by now, so it's nice to have the bar elevated. You only have to pick it up about 4 or 5 inches. Lift the bar up, clear it from the rack. Keep your arms semi-locked. You want to have your elbows tight but not locked out completely. Focus the energy and the flex in your chest, shoulders, neck, and of course your upper abdominals, your serratus muscles, your oblique. As you bring your feet up, always try to keep your legs straight and try not to use any momentum. This is a slow, controlled movement. This actually works everything from your forearms, triceps, shoulders, neck, upper back, trapezius, your chest, your stomach, of course your legs, and then your lower abs as well. It's an all-encompassing workout, and you'll be amazed how much weight you can put on. I just did this with 2 plates, but I've been able to do up to 405 pounds with this motion later in the year when I've been gaining weight and putting on a little bit more muscle. So just make sure you keep it controlled, keep it balanced, and don't push too hard. You'll also notice that I changed my grip. I started really wide and I've gotten narrower with each set. I only do that as a variation just to focus on different muscle angles in my chest. Again, keep your body adapting, keep your body guessing as much as possible. This one will help you grow a lot in places that you need for hunting, like the core. Okay, now that we've hammered our chest with the pressing motions, now we're going to do a bottoms up fly. Again, I only start with 15 to 20 pounds on these flies. This is not about weight, it's about flexion. It's about getting blood into your muscle. It's about flexing the muscle at the right angle and finishing it off as flexing as clean, as hard as you can. All you're doing is pumping your muscle when you do a fly. Go back to just past parallel to your body, keep your arms out wide, cup your elbows just a little bit, and drive with the palms of your hand, but always keep your chest flexed. Don't let off as you're letting down, pump it obviously as you're going up. I go for 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps with this one as well. Now we're doing the top down chest flies. Again, same type of numbers, 15 to 20 pounds, 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. This time you're actually driving from the back of your body forward and down, flexing the muscle from a different angle. The chest has a lot of striation and a lot of muscle fibers that connect up in your shoulder into the center of your chest, and you can hit them from top to bottom, bottom to top, and as you do that, it will grow at different angles. Again, keep your body guessing, keep it adapting. The more angles you can work things, the more variations you can throw into the workout, the more results you're going to see. Now, because we've done so many presses, I really don't hammer triceps today, but here is one really good tricep lift that'll finish you off right. It's called the side tricep raise. Lay on your hip, lift your feet up, put your hand right up in your armpit, close to your body, and drive like a push-up with that one arm. They look really easy until you try them. I try to get 4 sets of 10 to 15, but there's not a tricep lift out there that will drive more blood into your muscle and give you a better pump. Just keep your elbow close, keep the reps slow and controlled, and make sure you focus all the pressure and tension on your elbow. One thing about bodybuilding and lifting weights is you've got to learn to flex and focus the pressure, the tension on the muscle you're trying to grow. This is a tricep lift, so focus on your triceps. You might think I'm repeating myself, but ab rollers. I will never not do ab rollers. They will always be part of my workout. The number one reason is they are like the leg ups. They work so many muscle groups that you can't skip them. They work your triceps as you're contracting back. You look at my back gets flexed, my lats. Your abs obviously are getting hammered from top to the bottom, literally going from your groin to the middle of your chest. Again, your serratus muscles, those are the rib muscles here, your obliques, your muscles in your abs, your core, your neck. It takes a lot of coordination and timing. I still do them on my knees and still get an adequate pump. Go down slow, and when you come back up, keep that arch in your back to make sure that all the weight is in the right place. You want to keep that arch in your back. Don't ever arch your back the other direction. It needs to be what's called a negative arch. Keep your shoulders back, your butt high, and then your back swoops in the middle. 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Yeah, I took my shirt off for this one. I really wanted to show off how much muscle you can build doing these. They're called hanging scissors. Jump up onto a bar, get your body parallel, keep your knees semi-locked, and just do a slow scissoring motion. You don't need to go real high, real low, but don't let them drop below, 20 degrees below your butt. Scissor out as many as you can. You will feel your stomach, your core, your obliques, your serratus. Every muscle in your core is going to flex to make this work. It focuses primarily on your lower abdominals, also on your hip flexors and your quadriceps because your legs are suspended, but this is a core workout, and I promise you on the mountain, you don't realize what core muscles do for you until you have them. The last ab workout is a decline cross sit-up. Just like Rocky, you lean back slow, never let your shoulders hit the bench. All you're doing is crossing elbow to opposite knee, elbow to opposite knee. You go down slow, you come up slow, but while you're doing it, keep your stomach flexed. Do not ever let off. Always keep the tension on your abs. As you lean across your body, you're just going to incorporate more oblique muscles, but the bottom line is your six-pack is where it's going to get hammered the most because it's holding you up. The decline just makes the sit-up that much harder. If the decline is too hard for you, do it flat on the ground and just do the sit-up opposite, elbow to knee crisscrossing. Again, just getting more variation, more angles into there to make the muscles grow. Okay, that's my Monday chest and tricep workout. Again, if you have any questions, you can consult round 1 videos with the links below. You can also go to zacgriffith.com/train. There's a ton more information and videos just like this one. Tomorrow's back day. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Dad and Meth in the building.